So now we're going to work on serving. Serving is where you start the game of volleyball. And basically there's two ways that you can serve. You can do an underhand or an overhand. But in elementary school, we usually do an underhand serve. So if you're on a volleyball team or a club and you do it overhand, that's totally fine. But this is kind of for everyone else that hasn't done it before. So when I do an underhand serve, I'm going to make sure that I have a ball that's kind of soft or kind of bouncy. So the beach ball works great for this. So when I'm using my beach ball, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I'm holding it with my least favorite hand. Also, when I'm holding my beach ball, I want to hold it in front of my hitting shoulder and I want to have my arm straight out in front of me. The foot that is not on the side that's hit, so in other words my opposite foot, I'm going to take a step and then I'm going to try to hit it with my palm. So if I don't have a ball here, here's my invisible ball, step and swing. It's the same thing like when you're doing step, tick, tock. It's the same motion, step and swing. Now it's also important that you don't lift your hand up super far when you're going to hit. Here's what it looks like from the side. So again, I'm holding it in front of my hitting shoulder. I'm going to step with my opposite foot and swing through. And I hit it right out of my hand. Don't do a toss. Don't toss it and then try to hit it. So now I'm going to be serving against the wall over here. Now when I do serve over there, I want to make sure that this ball is in front of my hitting shoulder and the opposite foot is stepping as I swing. This ball needs to be about belly button high. If I'm serving and I'm noticing it's really low, I can lift it up a little bit. But I don't lift it as I'm swinging my hand. If my ball is a little high, that means I'm holding it too high. It's probably going straight up in the ceiling, so I need to lower it. So about belly button high. So there's a couple of things I can do now. The first one I'm going to show you is I'm going to serve it against the wall and then I'm going to try to bump it or set it. It's probably going to be a bump because it'll fall a little bit short because I have ceilings that are pretty low, so I'm not hitting it too high up on the wall. So my next thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to hit some targets. So my target is this cereal box that's empty, and I want to make sure it's a little bit higher off the ground. I have a laundry basket with the box on top. When you're doing this, though, make sure there's nothing behind it that you can knock over. Maybe ask an adult before you start this one. So this one I'm going to do a little bit different. You're not going to really see the full effect, but you can do it how you want it. Try to serve it from across the room and try to get it into a laundry basket like that one. That time I got it on my first try. The first time I was doing this, it took me quite a few times. So if it takes you a little bit, that's okay.